Awesome. Thanks so much. So a couple years ago, we had a giant problem in our business. All of a sudden, we were no longer getting the reviews that we wanted. The cheese moved. Like you said, we used to get dozens of online reviews a month, and the system that we had, it was no longer working. And what we found is we actually franchised our business a few years ago. We have 40 locations now, and we found out that our franchisees, they were starting to have average review scores of like 3.5 or 4.0. And when we dug in, we had an app to track it, Review Tracker. It wasn't because they sucked, so that's the good news. It was because they had 3 reviews over 30 days. And we were emailing every client after we did the job for a review. And the cheese moved. They stopped doing it. And now people, if they were upset, they might give you a review. So somebody with a 5-star review could quickly go to a 3-star with one bad review. So we decided, we identified it, and the solution that we came up with as a team is we needed more reviews. So we came up with a system, a solution, and we basically came down to our installers are our best chance at a 5-star review. So we trained them, we gave them a script, and they went out and they started to ask clients for reviews on the spot. And I thought we were done. And it was like, yes, solved. We're awesome. Expected results, hundreds of Google reviews, 5 stars across the country. The real results, a little bit, tiny bit of movement. And what we realized is we needed a champion for change. And one of our franchisees, a very new franchisee at the time, in San Antonio, Nathan, him and his team grabbed this, and they went from 10 to 20 to 100. And before you know it, the rest of the franchisees are going, how'd you do it? Jimmy, where are you at? Jesse. Jimmy was so mad because he doesn't want Nathan to beat him in anything. He flew out to San Antonio to find out how he was doing it. Nathan became our spokesperson, so that was the catalyst for change. It was a great idea. It was a great system. You guys might be doing something better. Don't implement what we did. Do what works for you. Others started to follow. So what we figured out is that every time we do change, we have an initiative, and we can all do that. Every time we want to change something, we rally our team, we get it, and then we get it to this point. And then recently in New York, they were getting 50 reviews a month. This was awesome. It's the benchmark. They had all the initiatives where they were giving away free Nike Airs to the guy who got the most reviews for the month. It was working.
Nice.
And it was awesome.
That'll work.
But all these changes, they should come with like a warning for a limited time only. Like that should be the warning with change. And so what I basically concluded is this is how we do change. We see something that needs to change, and we put blinders on. And we're doing this, and we're changing the reviews. This is much better without a mic when I was thinking about it. But, and we're doing it, and we're sitting there, and we're doing changes like this. Okay. All right, this is working? All right, so the reviews, awesome. We've got 50, 60. All right, great. Time to move on. Let's do safety. And then we're doing this. We're safety. And then we're like, you know what? Awesome. Let's do AWOs. And then someone taps us on the shoulder and says, your reviews suck. You only got 4 last week. And we go, what happened? And that's how we keep doing it. That's how I keep doing it. I wish I, was doing things better. But what I realized is as you're doing this, 3 things at a time, when you move on to the next one, you open your blinders a little bit.
Right.
And you got to keep this one still here. And you have to document it, and it can't leave the management team meeting. And you have to assign somebody who that is going to be the thing that they're accountable for. And eventually, these things do weave into the fabric of our company. So that is kind of our experience with change. We fail more than it actually goes through. But eventually, with enough effort, KPIs, somebody to really run that, you can make changes that last, and they're no longer for a limited time only. Thank you.
Awesome.